good, guys. She could be so good. But her AI is worse than Chiwoo's. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to run it a couple times here and see if she uses her third skill. Okay, perfect. She used her third skill. Great. Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today I want to talk to you guys about the top 5 monsters in Summoner's War with the absolute worst AI. And if you guys don't know what AI stands for, it stands for artificial intelligence. And basically what it is whatever the computer decides when you hit play and let the computer auto out the skills for the monster themselves. So before we get into the top 5 monsters with the worst AI, I want to show you guys a monster that I think has the absolute best AI in the game. And I'm going to show it to you on the Trial of Ascension, floor 1. I've already completed it, so I don't lose energy for doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And as you can see, I have Rakan here. In my opinion, he has the best, most cleanest artificial intelligence in Summoner's War. The fact that he's always going to use his second skill first and then proc himself into his third skill almost every single time, guys. Like, I could run this probably 50 to 100 times and he will do it 99% of the time. I could almost put money on it. So just to show you guys, I'm gonna run it a couple times. I'll run it 5 times and show you guys that he's going to do it every single time. Okay, so skill 2 into skill 3. Got it? Let's run it 4 more times so you guys can see what I mean. And it's just non-stop. Non-stop. How can a monster know to use his second skill into his third skill every single time? How can he know that he's going to proc himself into that every single time? Sierra kind of does the same thing. If she lands the bomb, then she's going to use her third skill. She's not really going to use her third skill unless there's a bomb on a unit. And she's pretty good about using her bombs first and foremost over anything else. So that's one thing. But how can a monster that can absolutely use his third skill for any time that he wants to, he can use his third skill anytime he wants to, how can he know to not use his third skill ever unless he's used his second skill first? That to me is just like buffed Rakan. Like, he is so good because of his AI being so pristinely perfect that every time he has the second and third skill up, he's going to use his second skill into his third skill every single time. Now, to get into a couple monsters here that I think have the worst AI in the game, let's go ahead and talk about them. So the first one, there's actually just 4 monsters. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There's only 4 monsters that have extremely, I think, over the top bad AI. And the first one is going to be Chiwoo. Okay, I think he has one of he's in the top 4 of the worst AI. And if he had more consistent and more reliable AI, he could actually be one of the top tier arena defense monsters in Summoner's War. But he just does not have what it takes. So I'm going to run this again 5 times and show you guys kind of what I'm talking about between him compared to the Rakan that we just saw earlier. 5 out of 5, he used the exact skill that he wanted. So there we go. There's a nice derp from Chiwoo. Starting off great. Good job, buddy. Let's try it one more time. Actually, again, let's try it 4 more times and see how it works. He needs to be using his third skill if you're going to be putting him on arena defense, which he did. So sleeve attack, great, awesome. You did it 1 for 2 now. Let's try it again and see if he doesn't use his first skill or even his second skill. Second skill is like okay, but out of all of them, it's like still not what he needs to be doing. So he used it twice. Pretty good so far, 2 out of 3 times. If that's what it was every single time, then I would say, yeah, I would probably put him in there. Okay, back to skill 1. Sick, Chiwoo. Sounds good. So that's a defense loss. What could have been a defense successful is automatically a defense loss because your Chiwoo didn't use his skill 2 out of 4 times. Maybe he'll use it a majority of the time. Maybe. But why is he using his first skill? Okay, so he used his third skill again. Great. But why does he even ever use his why does he ever use his basic skill? Why is that even a thing? Rakan would never use a basic skill. He would always use a second skill. in the blue moon, maybe third skill. I don't even know if it's even a chance that he would use his third skill. Honestly, I don't even know because I've never seen that happen where he uses his third skill first. And then we're back to this. So we're about 50%. We're at about 50%. Chiwu could be so good on arena defense if he just had some better AI. Let's try it again. See if we'll drop below 50%. 50% using your third skill is awful. Okay, there it is again. So now we're 4 out of 7, but it's just like, it's just so unreliable, in my opinion. He hasn't used his second skill first yet, but he happens to. And honestly, you guys, like I said, if he had better AI, he could be a premier arena defense unit, but because he doesn't, he is not. And I don't think that should be the case. I think the skill set should be more important than the horrible AI that a monster has. Now, to go up the list to a monster that has even worse AI than Chiwu, I would say is Sekhmet. And Sekhmet has the potential, don't look at the runes, guys. She obviously doesn't have runes because I don't use her because her AI is so bad, but she has the potential to be also a top tier arena defense unit because of her third skill, Charming Voice. It attacks an enemy stealing all beneficial effects and sets all of the enemy's skills on max cooldown time. Decreases the cooldown time of Charming Voice skill by the number of beneficial effects stolen from the enemy. So, because she has that skill, because she's a fire monster, she would be going into a Tiana or a Sierra if you're trying to get bombed, and most likely screw somebody's cleave team, bomb team, or whatever it might be that's using kind of a fast clearing AO against you. If you just reset one of those wind units' skills, it would change the entire outcome of the game. You could even reset like a Triton or something. But the fact that she, one, doesn't use it, and two, if she does use it, it still is like accuracy check. She could be so good, guys. She could be so good. But her AI is worse than Chiwu's. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're gonna run it a couple times here and see if she uses her third skill. Okay, perfect. She used her third skill. Great. I was actually running this off camera for like 5 times and she didn't use it a single time. So now she's gonna call me a liar. She's gonna prove me to be a liar. But no, let's give her a couple more chances. Charming Voice. Okay. All right, Sekhmet. I see you. I see your AI. Very nice. Very nice. Can we go 3 for 3? Maybe I'll remove you off the list if you go 3 for 3. All right. Curse of the Beautiful. That's not gonna get it done. Second skill, can't get it done. If she is not using her third skill every single time when it's up, it just doesn't work for arena defense. Right? Curse of the Beautiful again. Okay, we are 50% of what she needs to be useful on arena defense. Or even Guild War defense at that. Any type of defense that she could just really be so strong at is just, why is there so much of a difference between Rakan and other monsters? Why does Rakan have such strong AI? Why does Sierra have such strong AI? And monsters like Sekhmet, Chiwu, and we're going to get into some other ones as well, that just have awful, awful AI. So she's just not doing good. She's barely ever using her third skill, Curse the Beautiful, again. And like I said, if she's not using her third skill, you could almost put money that I would fight into a Sekhmet almost every single time, because even if she's faster than me, I know for the most part I can weigh out the odds that 7 times out of 10 I'll be able to not get reset. Maybe 6 times out of 10. I have better odds that she's not going to use that skill, Charming Voice, which she did just there. I have better odds that she's not going to use that skill than she would. And some people say like, oh, well, there's monsters out there that have only 2 skills and they still have worse AI than Sekhmet. And you have like a 33% chance that she would use her third skill compared to her first skill and her second skill. But what my argument in this video is why are there monsters out there that have a 100% chance for the most part? Again, if we go back to Rakan, 100% chance. Like, I can run this over and over and over again, and he will use his second skill into his third skill almost every single time. I have not seen him not use it like this once. Okay? Second skill into third skill. Why is he so smart? Why is he such a smart Chimera? Why is Sekhmet so stupid? Why is Chivo so stupid? Why are they so stupid monsters compared to smart monsters like Rakan or smart monsters like Sierra? Why are they so stupid? Why? Okay, the next one on the list is actually not a monster that I have, but also a monster that is very stupid on arena defense as well. And it's actually a monster that is so overpowered in this game in RTA, but if you put her on arena defense, first off, she might even use her first skill, passing time, might not even land a bomb. But if she uses a bomb like Sierra does, then she'll proc into another turn, and you would think, okay, now she's going to use critical error, but no. She uses critical error like almost never. Like almost never. Like I will fight into a Gianna because they will almost never use their third skill. I don't know why. She's an LD 5, and I would have full will on my team, full immunity, but she doesn't use her critical error. Why is that the case? Why does Sierra have such better AI than Gianna? It doesn't make sense. You know, maybe she would be too overpowered in other aspects of the game, minus RTA, if she did have great AI. Potentially, but she's an LD Nat 5. Why is she stupid? Why is she less smart than Sierra? That doesn't make sense to me. Another monster that I think is number 1 on the list for being a stupid monster is Amduat. This guy could potentially screw over every single defense that has a Tiana in it. And the amount of times that he does not use his second skill just baffles me. Like, he only has 2 skills to choose from. 2 skills to choose from. And I will fight into an Amduat 9 times, like 10 out of 10 times, I will fight into an Amduat and have better chances. Like I said, again, same thing, weighing out the odds. What are the chances that he's going to use the second skill and stun my entire team and reduce the attack bar of my entire team and just screw up my combo? Not very high because his AI is stupid. Now he has overpower, which could potentially like set somebody back, but why doesn't he use his second skill? It's the only skill that he has. Why doesn't he use it? Why? Again, why is Rakan so smart? That's what I want to know. There might be other monsters out there that are extremely smart, but for me, Rakan is the smartest monster in the game that I've noticed so far. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a thumb up for it. Also, comment down below what other monsters you think have horrible AI. Comment the dumbest monsters that you know of in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you guys think as well. If you do that, don't forget you're automatically entering yourself into the Samsung tablet giveaway. Every comment and every like on every video that I've posted throughout the month of October is an automatic entry in to win. The more you do that, the more entries you have, and the higher chance you have to win the tablet. Aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.